But first, head teacher in North London has been recognised as Britain's best. Evelyn Ford took over at Copthall School in Barnet in 2016 and in 2 years turned it around from requiring improvement to good. Their exam results are now in the top 3% in the country. As one of the few black head teachers in the country, she believes more diversity in senior roles is vital to improving education and the pastoral care of young people. Ria Chatterjee reports.
Massive event of having Kamala Harris as the first black female vice president in America. What does that mean to you?
It's kind of like a big win against racism and sexism.
Mind at work. She's opened the door, smashing that glass ceiling that we often as women find ourselves, really struggling against.
Evelyn Ford encourages her pupils to speak up.
Especially as like a person of colour with learning disabilities, all teachers at Copthall have never let that hold me back.
I really want you to hang on to the value of aspiration.
At this age, Miss Ford was on a very different path.
When I was at school and, left with no qualifications, nobody stopping me at the school gate saying, what you're doing, you're fairly bright, come back, you've got this.
What would you have wanted when you were at school?
I would have wanted more people in senior positions in schools to look like me and somebody who believed in me, every step of the way. I think that would have changed my journey through education.
Copthall School has been on its own journey. When Miss Ford joined in 2016, it was rated as requiring improvement. It's now in the top 3% of the country for results.
I guess what that translates to when you talk about rooting for the students is a support structure, a support network. Yeah. How important do you think that is in education?
I think it is the bedrock of all schools. I really do. And I think it's not just your everyday teaching and your lessons. It's that wraparound pastoral care as well, looking after the mental health and well-being of our young people.
According to government stats, in 2018, nearly 93% of head teachers were white British.
Governing boards need to be more diverse, and therefore if you're sitting with a panel of all white males, let's say for example, they are often risk averse and could see a black person sitting in front of them and may think that we're not going to make that appointment. There's something about blind shortlisting. Just look at what that person is bringing to your table.
This quote sits in one of the hallways, a message for both students and staff. Ria Chatterjee, ITV News.